Hey everybody, welcome back to the new Clash of Clans video. So in this video I'll explain everything new in the new Builder Hall update. I will split up this video into sections which are found in the video description if there is a certain part of the update you want me to explain. So there are now two villages in the Builder Hall base. So there's base 1 and base 2. The second village here is unlocked at Builder Hall 6. And everything, including defenses, walls, and buildings, are now split up between both the bases. So I'll explain this now in edit mode. So you can see there now in the top left, it says stage 1, 0, 100. That means you can only have 100 walls in each base. Stage 2, 100 walls. You can only have a maximum of 14 defenses in each base as well. So there's 14 there as well. There's a new building called Otto's Outpost, which is only allowed to be inside the second base. You cannot put it inside the first one because the Builder Hall has to be in this base and the Outpost has to be inside this base. A nice, neat thing as well now actually is in terms of walls, you can finally have them the same way it is in the home village. So there's no having to have 5 sections of walls per wall segment in the builder base, which is pretty nice. So you can customize bases now as much as you want. And that's fairly it now for the both bases. So there's a couple of new buildings, as explained. There's a new Otto's Outpost unlocked at Build Hall 6. Inside the base, inside here on defense, once you destroy it, it spawns zappies, which act on defense. I've had to try that now as well. There is now also a new building called a reinforcement camp. And basically what this does is, if I go into it, so on the top right here, you see there are 2 slots for reinforcements. These are used for the second stage of the attack when you're attacking the builder base. So this village right here. These reinforcements are used for this base. The first camp here you unlock at Builder Hall 6, and the second one you unlock at Builder Hall 9. It is grayed out because it is currently upgrading at the moment. There's also a new building called the Healing Hut. And what this building it's unlocked at Builder Hall 6. And this building heals your troops between stage 1 and stage 2 of your attack. So once your troops are done with this attack here, they heal up before they go on to stage 2. That's what this building does. There is also a new defense at Builder Hall 10. I don't have it yet because I'm Builder Hall 9. It is the Expo. It's a bit different from the main village Expo. This Expo can target ground or air. There is no option for it to target both ground and air. So you have to choose which you want to target, air or ground. All new defenses and existing defenses get a new level. I think the Expo goes to level 5, as far as I know. I'm not entirely sure. That's all the new buildings. So there's also a new robot called B.O.B. It's a bit confusing, but also the robot previously automatically unlocks at Builder Hall 6, and Otto is now the second builder only for the builder base. B.O.B is a new robot in the builder base unlocked at Builder Hall 9. B.O.B is now the 6th builder for the home base. In order to unlock B.O.B, you must gear 3 buildings, which are in the home village. So the mortar, the archer tower, and the cannon. You have to gear up all 3 of them. You have to have a level 18 troop, which I do. You have to have a level 9 defense, which I do. And you have to have a combined hero level of 45 between both heroes. There's a new hero. So if you have a level 30 battle machine like I do, and you get the new hero, the Battle Copter, once you unlock the Battle Copter and you get him, he automatically is at level 15. So once you get him and a max battle machine level 30, you get a combined level of 45, which counts. So once you've all those requirements met, you get the sixth builder. If you already have the sixth builder in the home base, then you get B.O.B automatically, which is pretty nice. So the new hero, the Battle Copter, unlocked at Builder Hall 8, starts automatically at level 15. It is a ranged flying hero, and it now has a 3-stage ability, which is a bit confusing. So basically, as the attack goes on, that meter up there goes up in stages. At stage 1, it does the least damage, it recovers the least amount of HP, and the bomb has a small radius. Once he uses the ability, he charges at the nearest building he's targeting and throws a bomb at it. Once the ability charges up, at level 3, it does the most damage, it recovers the most health, and the bomb has the highest radius damage. So ideally, you want to try and charge up level 3 if you can, if possible. This new hero goes to level 35 at Builder Hall 10. The battle machine as well also goes to level 35 at Builder Hall 10, still unlocked at Builder Hall 5. He also has a 3-stage ability, so at level 1 he does the least damage and recovers the least HP, but at level 3 he recovers the most HP, does the most damage, but he can also target 3 separate buildings at the same time, like a chain ability as well. So if you let that charge up, then he does the most damage, recovers the most HP, and does the most number of targets as well. So that's the battle machine. He also has a new animation as well, and he has a new skin. It's there as well. So not only do heroes have abilities, but the troops do as well. So there's 2 types of abilities really at the moment. So there's passive abilities, and there is what I like to call selectable second abilities. Some troops have one of them, some have both. I'll explain. So a passive ability is basically like the barbarian's raid ability, the sneaky archer's invisibility ability, or the bigger minion's long reach ability. They're like the passive ones. They activate at the beginning of an attack. There's also the second selectable ability, such as the Boxer Giant. He has a new ability where he blocks all damage for 7.5 seconds when activated. How you activate it is the deployment bar in an attack. You select the Boxer Giant and then he activates his ability during the attack. And it has a cooldown, I think, as well. Some secondary abilities have a cooldown, some don't. The Bomber has a new ability where his bomb bounces like a bowler. He has a cooldown of 22 seconds and does extra damage. The Baby Dragon has a new ability where if you select it, I think once per battle, he does area damage of 400 damage when activated. The Cannon Cart has a cool ability where you can change between mortar mode and just cannon mode. So in the attack, when you deploy a cannon cart, there's like a circle around him. That circle indicates the range of the mortar mode when you select it. And you can do that pretty much whenever you want throughout the attack. The mortar mode has a longer range but smaller damage per second, and the cannon mode has faster damage per second but not as long of a range. It's good for outranging some defenses. Night Witch has an ability where the bats are raged for a few seconds. The Dropship has an ability where he drops a bomb and damages walls and spawns a few skeletons. The Super P.E.K.K.A is now called a Power P.E.K.K.A, and he has an ability where selectable ability where he does area damage around him. Hog Glider stays the same, has the same passive stunning ability. And there's a new troop called Electro Fire Wizard, where he has a selectable ability where you can select between the Inferno Wizard or the Electro Wizard. The Inferno Wizard is like the Inferno Dragon or Inferno Tower, deals damage over time. The Electro Wizard is like an Electro Dragon where he chains onto buildings. Which one you select depends on the situation. You can do it as many times as you want during an attack. All troops now go to level 20 at Builder Hall 10. So there's also a new star system as well. On the bottom left there, you can see 1 out of 12. That is the new star bonus, which is depending on the league you are in. There are now 42 leagues in the game, ranging from, woods all the way up to, I think it's diamond. Yeah, I'm at Emerald 2. So you can see there star bonus reward and required number of stars. You need 12 stars to get the star bonus. And inside here now, so you gain gold from attacking, and you gain elixir from defending. If you get a 0-star attack, you get no gold. If you get 6 stars, you get the most gold. If on defense they get 0 stars, you get the most elixir. But if they 3-star you, you get the least elixir. Each league gives different star bonuses as indicated. I'll explain the stars a bit later. It's a bit confusing as well. So attacking and defending have changed drastically as well. There are now 6 stars total in the builder base. 3 stars are in base 1, which are bronze stars. 3 stars in base 2 as well, which are silver stars. You have to get a 3-star in base 1 in order to move on to base 2. The better you attack, the more gold you get, and the better you defend, the more elixir you get. All elixir you gain will come from the elixir cart here, so make sure you collect that every time you take a defense. Every time you do an attack, you will get a defense very soon after. Builder base is no longer PvP, so you no longer have to wait for your opponent to finish their attack in order for you to attack again. So if they use like sneaky archers, you have to wait like 3 minutes for them to finish their attack. So not anymore. You can attack as often as you want. Once you do 1 attack, you will take 1 defense. So it's very handy. And there is no longer a cap to the amount of loot you get each day. So attack as many times as you want as well. It's pretty handy. So that's pretty much it, I think. I don't think I've missed much. If I missed anything, let me know. If I'm wrong with anything, also let me know. For the next video as well, I will do this new Bonanza challenge as well, which gives you new battle machine skin. Okay, that's pretty much it. So anyway, that's the Builder Hall 10 update in a nutshell. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Goodbye.